not the cool spider. You're the zombie. Yes! You're here? Yeah. You're going upstairs? That's me. That's you. No, it's not. You upstairs? No. Don't come from me. You're running away? Okay, I'm coming upstairs. Rick, I'm coming upstairs. Rick, you know you can go there? No, there. Jump. Why? You jump so you can go there. I'm coming!
Golgotha, but Kamil Terara, Sado, Enalado, Danatina Dera,
Please don't bite me.
Bemo, Dasu Mesket, Anten Mesfatachev, Lidersen, Kaladoch Bantem, Fenacho, Gaban,
No,
Staracho,
get out.
Molto
That's
Terfo,
me.
Benor
Jump out of
Vulagote.
there. Go there. No.
Baisaka Ikaramanyute Lehon Alamahon Gizesiusina Yezarewan Jambal Jesalayo Amesaganalo
What?
Hello. Hi guys. I'm just here to share a message. በመዝሙር ጀምረነዋል. I'm just grateful and thankful to God, and it's overdue to give my testimony and my little background of my story and what God has done. And ብዙ opportunities አምልጠውኛል. Like I've passed a lot of opportunities to share and to testify.
Oh wait, get out of there.
And
Come there.
today is a mess.
Get out. Get out.
So I just wanted to come out and maybe encourage anybody,
Get out of me.
Or it's just for the glory of God. And people that know me knows my story, but this has just been in my heart, and it was something I needed to share.
Look, you know this game is about
For
battle.
whoever, and then most importantly, to just glorify God, and that He is a living God, and He is still at work, and He still answers prayers.
I know, but I'm coming down.
So 15 years ago today,
No, that's me.
I was diagnosed with leukemia. New Year's Eve, 2006 New Year's Eve is when I went to the emergency room, and they did not have any clue of what was going on with me. I've never been sick.
No, that's my friend.
I'm always smiling,
Okay,
healthy
fine.
person. I think I was young. I was very young. And then, so I went in New Year's Eve, and then New Year's Day is when my results came, and it showed that nothing in my system was normal. Nothing. It was either up or it was either down, They were very nervous. They were very scared. And the diagnosis came out, and it was telling, it said I had leukemia. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm about to die, because that's what I know of, leukemia kills. Like, I've never known anyone that survived it. So I was in the hospital for about 10 days.
That's me.
When I came out, I think I was about like 80 pounds.
Okay, let's
I was as dark as my shirt.
Okay, bro.
I mean, I can look at myself in the mirror. So and then I came home. Everything I had to relearn, because I didn't have any strength. Like walking from to the bathroom, from the living room to the bathroom, it took me a while. Like I had to relearn and build my strength to do that. I was always assisted to even just walk to the bathroom because I didn't have energy or strength to hold my body up. Yeah, so I was on a lot of medication, a lot of vitamins, and I wasn't tolerating anything. So it was very rough even, coming home after. So it was a struggle, but God kept working. And in that hospital before I came home, once the doctor, I heard, I overheard the doctor saying that nothing was going to be normal, and it was just like survival wasn't, like they didn't think I was gonna die. It wasn't that serious to them, but it was serious enough just to say like nothing in my system was normal, and that it was gonna take time, and no telling how long of a time and I needed. And it all depended on me tolerating the medicines that they gave me. The recovery depended on that. So I prayed laying in my hospital bed, and I just said, God, this is what they're saying. And I was just repeating what I heard the doctor say to God. And I was just asking him, like, this is what they're saying, but I need you to help me tolerate the medicine. And I need you to help me be strong, strengthen me to handle whatever it is they're saying I have. I went to like this deep sleep, and that's just a vision, and I saw a cross, specifically the Lalibela cross is what I saw in my dream. And as soon as I saw it, I kneeled in front of that cross. And then when I looked up, I saw this bright white light, and I know now that's Jesus Christ. And as soon as I saw that, I started like just weeping, literally weeping so bad, like I felt it in my body. And I'm just asking and pleading with him to have mercy of me and to save me and to heal me. And I just kept weeping. And then the cross opened. And then this bright light came through that hole when the cross opened. And it took me head first, and it took me in. And I felt in my natural body, I felt something going like from my toes to my head. Like I felt, I don't know, like I felt something. And I thought I was dead. I was gone, I couldn't get out from my sleep. I was just like, okay, I'm dead, And then after a long fight, I kind of just woke up and, found myself still in that hospital bed. And I just looked up and I said, okay, God, I got it, And, that day I knew that whatever the enemy was trying to do, whatever attacks that he had brought on into my life, it wasn't going to, he wasn't going to succeed. It wasn't going to come to pass. Like God was going to turn that into my good, for my good. I knew that moment. So yeah, a lot of battles went, a lot of things happened from there to now. They said I wasn't going to have any kids, or it's going to be very hard to have kids with the medication because it's lifelong. The medicine I have to take is lifelong. But God proved them wrong, right? 2 beautiful boys. And even with their pregnancies and with having them, the enemy still wanted to attack me and my kids because he didn't want God glorified. And he didn't want any seed coming out of this grace that was given to me. And, generation being created, breaking and destroying that generation curse, and having a seed of blessing, a seed of mercy, that, and forgiveness. So yeah, God allowed me to have two beautiful boys out, despite what the doctors were saying, despite what I have. And 15 years down, I'm still here. Today marks my anniversary for 15 years, and God has continued to do so many great things in my life. I was not diagnosed, but we were positive of COVID 2 years ago when COVID was really COVID, when everyone was scared to be out there. The whole family had COVID, my kids, and I, and everyone was so scared for me because my immune system was already compromised. They just didn't think I was gonna survive it. And what did God do? He helped me to survive it, right? He came through, he interfered. And believe it or not, we're quarantined right now with our second positive result with COVID. We're marking almost like 8-9 days now, but nothing. Okay? I mean nothing. This time we can't even compare it to the first time. The first time was rough. I was very weak. I was really sick. This time it felt like we were on vacation. We just missed time with family because it's holiday season, but other than that, we were good. So I mean, it's so much that God has done in my life. It felt only right to just give, put this story out there for those of you that don't know and that don't know me. Just because I'm marking this 15 year, a mark. And I didn't want to get emotional because God is good. I've done like so many videos I recorded and I said I was going to post, but they were too emotional. I guess it wasn't the right timing and I never posted it. But God is good, and that's all I want to say. God is good, and I'm not this righteous, by the book, person, but my faith is great. I believe in Him, and I have faith in Him, and I think that's the only thing that's allowing me to even be here today, because I overcome a lot of things in my lifetime, a lot. And everyone says, "Oh, you're so strong. You can handle this." Da 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 da. No. We seem strong, because I don't like to stress people out with, with everything else that I have going on. But I take it to Him. I take it to the throne. My battle is with God, is with God. Like, I fight my battles with God. And that's what I do. All my weeping, all my crying, all my fear, I take it to Him, and He has kept me. The Lord has truly and honestly kept me, because this is not something my mom can protect me from. My siblings can help me or overcome or help me deal with it. It was just how God orchestrated even me being in the United States, even the way I came to the States and all of that. It was just saying, now I think about it, it's like God knew what my life was going to be and how my life was going to be attacked by the enemy. So He already planned to take me out from a country where if I was going to be diagnosed with leukemia, I would have died. So he planned to me in a place where I will survive it, and I will receive some type of healing and help. I don't have to come out of pocket for medication or nothing. I'm still on medication. I take my medicine twice a day, and we have to go through like a few medications, and it's a lot that it does, the side effects I have to deal with and everything like that. But it doesn't matter, because I'm still here. I'm still here to be a mother to my kids. I'm still here to be the daughter for my mama. I'm still here to be a friend. I'm still here to be a sister. I'm still here. I'm still here. My name is still being called. So it doesn't matter how many medicines I'm taking. It doesn't matter what side effects I'm dealing with. That's not the point. God has kept me. You know, like, it's not because I have leukemia or I have this, I have that. I don't even like saying it, you know. But people die with different things, you know. So many young people have died.
Come down.
You know, like, I have lost a lot in my, you know, like in my family. That's a different story for a different time. But I'm still here. And I don't know why God continued to show me grace. And if you guys follow me on my IG or Facebook, whatever, I say it's His grace for me, you know, and I mean that, because I'm only here by grace, not by my work, because I am not, you know, I do not please God at all. I don't. I fall short of His glory every single day. But because He is so gracious to me, because He have mercy on me day in and day out, He allows me to wake up every morning. He allows me to be here, you know, and just live. And God is continuing to give me chances after chances. You know, Corona came, I survived that. Leukemia, I survived that. Another case of Corona, I'm surviving it. You know what I mean? There was attacks, you know, on my life and even my kids' life when I was pregnant. But God said, I will provide. You know, I am your healer. I will keep you. And that's what He does. So if you're out there, you're struggling with some type of illness, or you just having such a hard time battling and something is just being such a stronghold in your life, hold on to your faith. Whatever belief that you have, hold on to that, because that is what's going to help you survive. Not your family, not your friends, not you talking about it. No, take it to the throne. Take it to God. You know, just kneel in front of Him and put all your burdens on Him, to Him.
I want to see.
And He will set you free. He will take care of you. If we can just have it says, like, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you know what I mean? And that's good enough for God to move. And my faith has been tested in the past, and I've seen what happened when I doubted it, when I didn't want to think about my faith, when I wanted to just walk away and just give up. There were times I struggled with. But because God have already planted His love inside of me, without even me knowing Him in the beginning, it always pulled me back to His word and His promise. And I know that